quick.
Let me know if you win or not.
Yeah. What in the world mystery got going on now?
It's a in-clan tournament.
Oh Lord. Now, the one clan member I missed, brother, is Bot. I miss my boy. He needs to come back.
Well, what clan are you in?
For me, neither.
Yeah.
I'm not in a clan. I'm sponsored, but I'm not in a clan. If that makes any sense.
Speaking about, where has Bot been? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Well, yeah, it's understandable why he's not in the game, even though we all missed him because he's a beast. He's a beast, but yeah, he just became a father, bro. Yeah, he just had his child, remember? Yeah, and so his wife, of course, told him, hey, you need to take more time with your daughter than the game. Yeah. Can't really blame her, but you know. Because, you know, the baby needs more attention than anything else so far, so can't really blame him, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
I gotta go against Furious Pillow.
Call on time.
And it gotta be string.
Prisoner Arc sheds no light as to how Broly and his friends, Limo and Chile, adapted on planet Rampa. But what if I told you that our heroes went to go pay Broly a visit only to find themselves shocked as to what they find? This is the story of Broly's reunion with Goku and Vegeta, having to not only take Goku up on his offer, but finally giving us an insight as to what Broly had been up to this entire time. As once more, before we begin, if you are new to this channel,
I'm pretty sure Broly will probably somewhat train or so.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm pretty sure Broly will find a way to somewhat train by himself or so.
Oh my gosh. I needed to get on this game anyway because them past couple of Dead by Daylight games have been treacherous.
Well, I guess you're going against people that are using some broken ass perks, aren't you?
Yep, thirsty killers that won't get off me, camp me at the hook, or as soon as I get off the hook, run for me again.
I bet so.
Yeah, they was on you for some reason. They was really on you.
Good, oh good God.
Hex Ruin, no one escapes death.
Oh, they been having some thirsty perks.
It's out there perks, bro.
They have totems where they hit you enough amount of times, they get the death thing. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, I think I forgot what it's called, but this sounds familiar. I think it's one of those perks that one of the hex totems that the spirit that belongs to the spirit, but you can use it for any kill. I forgot what it's called.
And then what else was they using?
Most killers, like, it depends on which killer they play with, and they have something specifically to help build their add-ons and stuff.
And then it's not even perks. It's really just because a lot of the killers have jank hitboxes where the air swipes you from their attack and you still get hit.
Yep. No, I know that feeling. I don't like playing Dead by Daylight like that. It's broken. No, I heard the community for Dead by Daylight is about as stupid as the NRS community. Like, for instance, it's like, what I mean by that is literally, they downplay the killers to the point it's actually stupid. Like, they downplay them they want them to get more buffs and have the survivors get more nerfs. I'm sitting back here like, what? Oh, okay.
Now, it was the point in time the killer was shutting down survivors because their perks was just too damn broken. They still just...
That's like... They need to fix that. Like,
that's why I'm starting to like playing as the killer more, because
They have more broken. I mean, the Survivor have perks, but the Killers have more broken perks.
Yep. Some of the Killers, you can't even hear the terror radius. Alright, GG. This is... Right, yeah. Yeah, that's gotta go, bruh. That junk is stupid. I rather not deal with that hostility no more, bruh. I'm like, bruh. Some of that stuff is, that's just crazy. Like, I would play Naruto Stormform again with y'all too, but ooh, that game is, that game is broke. Oh no, I'm good. Like, they haven't nerfed Nagato and Pain, haven't they? Yeah, I'm good.
I have a new team on that game now. I'm using Angry Obito with Tenten, Kid Tenten, and Choji.
Wait a minute. Which Choji? Which Choji we talking about here?
I mean, it don't really matter which Choji, but I usually just use the team one. But the kid one do the same thing as the team one.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
I kinda like using Kimimaro too.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was playing Naruto Stormforce again, I ain't gonna even front. Like, not gonna lie, I'll be a dick. I'm gonna get Madara and both the Pains on my team. Be broke. I ain't talking about just regular Madara. I'm talking about Sage 6 class Madara, who got one of the most broken awakenings in the entire game. Yeah.
But champ, the last time we played, I got way better since then.
Oh yeah, I can tell. After that, I haven't played that game in like.
Godlike at the game.
Who?
Crazy.
Who me? Or who?
Crazy U24, the dude that's in the party right now.
Oh, okay.
I am not no god. I'm not no god like in that game. I'm just a regular player. It just so happens to know what he's doing. That's it.
I don't know. That sounds like Ninja Killer from Mortal Kombat. That boy said, I don't know what he's doing. Next thing you know, this boy out here winning the whole major with Liu Kang.
Oh, I want to talk to you about that. Did you see that? The grand finals with Sonic Fox versus Ninja Killer?
A clean 3-0.
I swear, it looks like Sonic Fox let him win. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, he got outplayed. I'm being honest with you. Sonic was actually, I'm not gonna front. Sonic was actually pretty stupid from his decisions making. I'm not gonna lie. If he was,
he wasn't even using his main character.
No, Sonic. Here's the thing though. Sonic don't have a main. That's Sonic. Sonic is a multi-character person. Like, he literally plays multiple characters and plays them at such a high level. Like, it's absurd. The problem is the characters he was using, that didn't work out too well. He thought Jax was top 5. He's like, alright, maybe Jax can do the trick. No. That matchup is, for the Jax community, is probably one of the most debatable matchups. Like, some Jax players are literally saying that, like, or some Liu Kang players, I remember, and some Jax players were saying, like, yeah, this matchup might be Liu Kang's favorite, yada yada, and I'm a firm believer of a 5-5. Yeah, apparently Ninja Killer, he knows that matchup from the ins and the outs, because he blocked the living mess out of Sonic, like, almost every time. And I'm sitting back here like, yeah, Sonic, you should have not went to this character. You should have went to, like, Jackie or something. But, hey. It's crazy. And I'm sitting back here like, okay. Yeah, Sonic got outplayed it. The Oxys got outplayed it hard, too. I'm not going to even front. Y'all, I don't know if you've seen it, Wayne. No, it's crazy. I don't know if y'all seen it, but Ninja Killer's little brother has been doing some damage on Dragon
yeah,
Ball.
I saw that. I saw that.
I like, dang, it must run through the family, huh? Just like Sonic Fox and his brother. His brother's a beast at DOA.
And those people who sit up there and constantly play the game.
And I don't know. I feel like I'm a hater or something because of it. I don't know. I feel like I'm a Ninja Killer hater.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't hate on Ninja Killer. There's really nothing to hate about that boy. He's just very, very skilled.
Like, I know, but I just feel like, you know, when he was on MKX, you know, he was just like an average player, and then all of a sudden, once he started blowing up, he started playing with people like Sonic Fox on a daily basis. And, you know, when you play with somebody like that on a daily basis, you get very high level.
Well, here's the thing. I forgot to tell you, Ninja Killer's been high level for the longest. It's just that there's not many people know. And I done told people this time and time again from the NRS community that didn't know. Ninja Killer didn't come from the NRS community. He came from the Tekken community, actually. He used to be on a team with Color Core a long time ago. He used to play with players like Color Core, Anakin, Magnificent, you can name it. And it was one of the like most high-level law players on the PlayStation 3. And I can tell you something. Like him and Color Core and them, they have very long sets, you know. Ninja Killer ain't really a stranger to high-level play. It's just that, for whatever reason why he's not part of the Tekken community, I'm going to leave that to him and Color Core. And I really want to ask Color Core about that because she follows me on Twitter and stuff. I'm like, what happened to Ninja Killer from the Tekken scene? Like, did anything happen per se? Because I'm curious about it. But I don't want to spark no drama or anything that comes down to it. Because you might take offense to it or some shit. So,
if I was able to play somebody like Sonic Fox all the time, then I would definitely make some results.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna front. There's people that play Sonic Fox on the daily. It doesn't make the high results it should. It's just that, like I said, Sonic is just another player that's just known to be very high level to play. The reason why most people lose to Sonic Fox is not because he outplayed them or anything like that. Some people are just nervous to play such a top level player. Sonic will literally tell you need to stop being nervous and just do what you gotta do. And just play them like you normally play with people.
That's what I was explaining to Wayne earlier, that like it's different when you randomly playing with people, you know, at home, you know, that kind of level. But when it's like actually competition level and you have to prove yourself in front of people, it's like that pressure. So like that nervousness that does kick in differently than you just sitting at home and just fucking around.
Exactly crazy. Like, that's how my experience with tournaments usually are. Like, I literally have to kind of isolate myself from like the crowd just for a tiny bit, and so I could do better at the tournament or so. I could explain how I got like top 8 at KIT at Texas, did very well in like regionals and stuff too, right? And yada yada, right? Because I try to like try not to keep the nerves. And I like some of the best ways is like some players will tell you like just play some music so you won't hear the crowd, you know, and just play something like that, you know. Drink water, chew some gum. It's like taking a test or something like that. Like it's like taking a test like that proves that not prove, but if
it is kind of like that, like proving. It is kind of like a proving because it's like the pressure is on. Like it's more pressure than it is just regularly just playing people. You can sit up there and play people all damn day and just murder people with no problem. But it's two different type of people. But I feel like anything in life that you do, like if you constantly keep doing it, sooner or later you're gonna adapt to what that feels like. When you're just new to something, you're not gonna know what to do. It's the same thing with sex, it's the same thing with music, it's the same thing with everything you put into life. Like it takes time and progress for you to get adapt to it where you can be like, okay, I got this now. But I bet you at the beginning Sonic Fox was probably feeling like that, but after so many times he constantly kept playing it, it kind of just went away.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like Sally can tell you that actually. Like all the top level players has been through that scenario. Like it's literally, it's the pressure that gets them nervous, right? Because you have to prove to a lot of people that hey, you're good at this game, you're the best, you know. And not only that, people don't even play for money anymore. Like truth be told, it's literally useless to play for money. You're literally playing it just because of the love of the game. But to prove that love, that's the difficult part, you know. To prove that love, that's nerve-wracking, you know. Because you have people that be judgmental about your skills and all
your
that
style.
stuff.
Yeah, that is so true. I get people all the time. When I play Naruto, I would literally piss. I say percentage of the time I'm gonna piss somebody off. Because at first it starts casual and nice. And then when I start playing annoying and stuff like that, because like you said, I'm like you. I don't care about your feelings. I'm going to play this game exactly how I want to. People keep forgetting, like, I spent $59.99 on this game as well as you did. Like, how you going to tell me how to play this, man?
Right. Like, not only that, like, yeah, not only that, like, the thing is like, most people don't realize it. It's, like, every player plays differently, too. Like,
yeah.
It's not just like, okay, this particular player plays exactly like it. It'll be boring to do. Like, it's like saying, okay, let's get Nee from Tekken and he plays exactly the same like Slime does. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Those two players play completely different play styles. Yada yada. There might be one with a similar play style, but it's just not the same. If that makes any sense, you know?
Yeah. And then the game, there's so much you can do as movements anyway. So some of your styles is gonna kind of look similar, but what really drops it apart is the mechanic mindset you have. Because when you thinking in a game, you play different. Every game you play competition, you have to use your brain. You know what I mean? So you think different than what the other person's thinking. It's a strategy.
Yep. And that's not just for fighting games. That's for like every game on Earth.
Period.
Exactly. Like for instance, it's like let's just go with football, for instance. Some people will be like, "Hey, you got to check about what the players are doing on the field." Nah, really, who's the real MVP of the game? It's the coaches. It's the coach's strategies. They are literally battling each other almost like a game of chess. It's like, okay, my player must be tired. I got to switch him out with another player that I think they can do better. But they have to make sure everything is like almost calculated. Like that's what makes it so hard for them. It's like, okay,
yeah,
I got to tell this player to do this specific position. You get in this position. It's literally a guessing game. Like you literally got.
It really is a guessing game. It is, and you have to, and it's reading, and not only that, as you're strategizing, you're reading people too. Because if they start to do the same thing over and over, you start to catch on to that. But sometimes people lure you in like that. Like I would do the same thing over and over and over just to have you think that I'm gonna do that same thing over and over again, and then that will completely throw you off your mind, your strategy, because you'd be like, damn, I think he was gonna do this and he didn't do that, so now I don't know what he gonna do.
Right? Like, it's literally like the whole set of it is like a mind game. Like you said, like football is a great example of that. Even though I'm not a big fan of the sport, I can just tell. I'm like, oh, I see. Like, sure, it could be one thing for the players and stuff, like if they get tired or something, or they mess up a play. And then the coaches are literally in the whole predicament. At the same time, the coaches are literally the ones that's making plans. Trying to figure out, okay, what can I do in this situation? Like, what do I need to do? And then I can tell the players what they need to do in that situation as well. And see if they can get a touchdown or get at least the first down. If they mess up, then, yeah, that's going to be a problem. They got to reevaluate the decision. They have to reevaluate the decision making to see what they got to do, you know?
Have you ever, I'm sorry to cut you off. Finish what you was going to say first.
Okay, so pretty much that's the same goes for like anything like sport related, even esports. Like racing games require some sort of a strategy. You gotta know what the tracks are. You have to know when to drift, when to boost, when to do all that, when to way to make that specific like turn or where to confuse your opponent who is behind you or so, right? And try to figure out how to get the lead. And it comes with the fighting games, it's like you have to know what frame rates are. You have to know what the matchups is. You have to know how some games are staged specifically, right? Naruto is no exception to that. Like, especially from like the old Ultimate Ninja games, you have to know like how the stages truly work, what strategies and stuff you can do against the opponent, yada yada. That's like a whole list of stuff you gotta know. But by the end of the day, you have to kind of play at the opponent's mind. You have to literally play off of their. Sometimes you got to play off of their brain. You got to like outsmart them or so.
It's basically you waiting for an opening. That's what it is. And once you get that opening, how you gonna do? What are you gonna do with that opening? Because if you got the opening, then that means it's so good. I want to say that this is a perfect example, though. Think about Vegeta and Kid Trunks. When Kid Trunks turned to Super Saiyan, he was just really just using all his force and his might just to swing, just to land a punch. And I think that's what most players do. Like, they don't know, they don't think or anything. They just be thinking, okay, if I just keep pressing some buttons, then hopefully it would just happen. And sometimes you might land a punch, but most of the time you're just getting whopped throughout the match because you think that just pressing buttons is going to get you through. No, you can sit up there and press all the buttons all day and try to mimic me. If you're not thinking, you're going to keep getting squashed like a bug.
Right, yeah, you keep on pressing buttons all day you want to and not knowing what the crap you're doing and thinking it's gonna help. No, you're gonna get crushed. You're gonna get smacked. Get cooked. Like, literally. Like, that's what some people have a misconception about, especially some of those players that play shooting games. They think certain games like fighting games and stuff is like, I can just push buttons and combos all day. Alright, I'm like, alright, come over here and see what happens. And then get mollywop and get mad about that. I'm like, yeah, you don't see me talk about how quote unquote easy shooting games is, and I know shooting games they can be extremely tough to master.
Oh yeah, shooting games ain't no joke. I was about to tell you about, okay, so me and Wayne was playing earlier, right? And the thing about Wayne is that he kept doing the strategy, he kept doing the same thing over and over and over. And I'm like, I'm constantly just keep out-reading him. And the thing is, when you're so used to playing a certain type of way, you're so used to, it's like a cycle. Like, you can't break it because you're so used to doing it, because you don't know that if you do something else, you can probably win it, but you're not thinking that because you like, well, this is kind of like getting me somewhere, but at the same time, it's not really showing like major ass results. So sometimes people get stuck in their playing style and they don't know how to like switch it in the drop of a dime and completely throw the opponent off. They're just so stuck on playing that mindset that they don't even. And I just count, like, only time the reason why Wayne won that last time, he won it fair and square, but sometimes it's hard for him to break out that cycle because he constantly do the same thing over and over. And I'm like, why are you doing the same thing over and over? If it's not working, try something different. And you can't try something different if you don't know how to try something different. So you be like, okay, I'm just going to stay with I'm, and there you go. You're going to keep getting mollywop, doing the same thing over and over again.
And the cycle continues. Like, keep up with that, the next day you know, you're going to look like boo-boo the fool. And then you figure out, oh, okay, so this is what I need to do. This is exactly what I need to do. Funny though, that even better. It's like, if you play like a single player game like Devil May Cry, you have to think for a minute, like, should I do this comp and have to know the patterns and stuff? Like,
oh my god, yes. Not only that, like if you ever think about it, each math problem, you cannot go with the same equation. So you thinking, oh, I'm going to play like this and it's going to win on somebody else. No, because everybody is different. You can't go in the same match trying to play the same person. And then not only that, when you get used to playing this person for so long, when you go play somebody else, they trashing you. And the only reason why you feel like you're getting any better is because you're starting to learn how the person play. But really, you still garbage because when you go play somebody else, they molly-whopping you even harder.
Right? Like, I know it ain't funny, but it's true. That's what makes it funny. Like, I was like, exactly. Some players just don't learn.
They be like, oh, I got progress, I won, and okay, the only reason why you're winning because you're learning me more. But fresh off the bat, if me or you just fighting, you don't know who's gonna win. Because nobody has an ideal of what the person is capable of.
Exactly. Like, that's the beauty of it. Like, okay, you want to be the first one to judge about that? I got you. Yeah,
Hold on.
cool.
This hoe is thirsty. I'm playing Dead by Daylight. I need all my sound.
Are you good? I'm just figuring out what to do on Devil May Cry, which is like, that's crazy.
No, you okay? You can talk now. This hoe is just being thirsty.
Are you good? That's like, that's crazy. Like, some of the stuff the players that do these days, I think I question that. I'm like,
yeah, that's what. That's like he was saying earlier. Like, yeah, you may think you're getting better because you're playing with Sonic Fox, but wait till you go try to play somebody else who ain't Sonic Fox. They're gonna mollywop the hell out of you because you're not used to how they're playing. You're used to how Sonic Fox playing, and it makes it seem like you're getting better because you're used to his play style. That's the only reason why it make it seem like you're doing something. But when you go play some random person, it's like they're gonna mollywop you because you have no idea how this person gonna play you. Is they gonna play me cheap? Is they gonna play me, to some people, with, I guess the word is legit. And I'm like, I hear people say, play legit. It ain't no legit way of playing any damn game. Play how you play. Like, most of these games just gives you the buttons. It don't even tell you what to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm like, legit. Yeah, but these community, I remember Naruto players used to tell me all the time, oh, you're garbage, you're trash if you don't do this. Okay, I'll pick somebody else. Oh, you're trash if you don't dash. Okay, I stopped that. I changed my strategy so much to prove myself to people to the point, like, I was just playing with one character, and I didn't counter, I didn't do nothing, just to prove to this person, and this person still complained. That's how I realized, like, people, they're going to complain regardless. They don't even give a damn if you have 1 foot out and with your hands behind your back and your eyes hanging out. Shit. They don't care. Like, they're gonna complain about something you did. I'm gonna add you after this match or something.
Gotcha, I got you. That's crazy. Like I told Wayne, I told a few people like this, like, because some people question, like, how do you lose to this dude? I beat him before. I'm like, because he plays different. It's just like, sure.
Period.
I probably beat this dude before, but you probably ain't going to beat him because he played. You're not used to how he plays. You have to adapt to that, which is not easy. Not going to lie. Oh, got these pesky ass demons. Let me see.
Yeah, bitch! Thought you had a hoe! Bitch! Yeah, come on! I'm gonna make you work, bitch. You're trying to keep following me, you fucking crabby. Yeah, get off of me, bitch. Getting thirsty. I'm sorry for cussing. I was just saying these hoes.
You're good. I heard worse. I'm being
These
honest.
hoes.
I heard worse. Yeah, like that's insane. Like the like that's how you have a competitive mindset. Now they that like be humble. Like that's what I'm trying to tell players. Like you better be humble out here in these streets. Well, I'm just keeping it at 100. Like if you don't be humble, there ain't no way you're gonna level up. Nowadays you're gonna make the community look bad too. Like make other players look bad. You don't want to do that. You want to just be humble and be the nicest you can be. You know what I'm saying? Helps other players grow. Like you try to help them out or something, it helps them grow.
Alright. With these players today, the Naruto community is bad. They all sit up here and complain about this game, and then soon when this game favored to more to what they wanted, now people don't want to play it anymore. It's like, man, you can't please people worth a damn. Y'all sit up here and complain about this game from Revolutions to Storm 3 and to all these other different games, and then when they kind of cater to what y'all kind of liked it back to Storm 3, y'all complained. I'm like, man, get out of here.
Yeah. They gotta realize, I mean, the one thing is, Storm wasn't never really meant to be like, you know, like a traditional type of a fighter game, if that makes any sense. Like,
I see what you're saying. They tried to make it into it, but it wasn't working.
Yeah, it's more of an arena type of fighter, like, it's... Whoa. There we go. Oh, what's up? Oh. Lot boys, dog. Just chatting with some homies right here. We're chatting about some good stuff.
You still playing Dead by Daylight?
I am.
Well, wait.
I played Dead by Daylight.
I'm leaving. I ain't staying around for none of these. I'm not staying around for none of these hoes. I'm dipping. Bye.
Hey, dog.
Bye. Yeah, I ain't saving no hoe. Stay on the hook.
Yeah, crazy playing Dead by Daylight, and then some of those, I ain't go to front. Some of those freaking survivors be dipping.
This killer was on my ass. He kept following my blood trail. I hit him with 4 pallets. I'm like, bitch, you gonna get up off of me, hoe. I hate when killers be sitting up there and they be trying to play you. Like, everything's a strategy game, even Dead by Daylight. Because if you're not thinking and you're just running around just stupid in the forest, I'm just running, and next thing you know, he's right in front of you just hacking your ass down. Like, come on, you know. You can't just run around the forest screaming and thinking you gonna get free. Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Don't even make any sense. You gotta have strategy.
I had to stop playing that game for a bit. It started giving me nightmares for a bit.
I don't know.
That guy got me.
That's a good game, but yeah, I like playing it.
That game, if I had to deal with like killers that have some of the most broken persons.
I didn't like the thing, what was it, the Shock Doctor or whatever his name is?
He could be annoying. Like, people broken, like, you know how like when somebody first played with that character is not as broken, but as time goes on, they make it even more broken. Like, as fact as they start to use electricity as an abuse for people not to throw down pallets or to grab people off hooks now. Like, they over abuse it. I'm like, man. Yeah, could but literally, like, he see you about to throw down the pallet, he'll keep shocking you so you won't throw down the pallet, and then he'll walk up on you and try to hit you. These killers are smart.
They had Ghostface from freaking Scream on the game too. He about broke. Yeah. Yep, he broke.
Yeah, I heard about them at Scream. And aren't they supposed to add someone else in?
I don't know what the next killer gonna be because Dead by Daylight has a weird type of a schedule. Ooh, there we go.
Yeah, true.
Wayne must have lost or something. Wayne, what happened, Wayne? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to cut you off.
Plague is pretty broken too. That's a new character in that deck. Who is it? The Plague. She's literally like a 7.
Oh, she is annoying. She is so annoying.
Yeah, she like puke on this. She like puke on niggas out here. I'm good.
Wayne, what happened? Why are you not on Mortal Kombat anymore?
I don't know what he's doing.
He must have lost.
I don't know what he's doing on MK.
He probably lost or something. Because why is you on Dead by Daylight? It don't make any sense.
Damn. Mom. Yeah, about what, Wayne? I'm on Sam's show now. Yeah.
There is one thing I honestly don't like about fighters, to be honest, and it's the auto combos. Because it's like, I kind of wish there wasn't auto combos, because in a way it sort of evens the playing field, and it creates like a lot of 50-50 situations with people that aren't even that good that just mash buttons. And that's what I fucking hate about it. And they did that because they wanted Dragon Ball FighterZ to be more like to where they introduce it to casual players who weren't into the competitive fighting game scene. So you can just auto combo and like super dash and just like beat the living shit out of somebody. And that's all you have to do, auto combo and super dash.
Not with certain advanced players. They'll shut that shit down. It depends on who you playing.
Yes, but like at the same time, it's like it is just cheap. I kind of wish there was no auto combos, to be honest. Cause like I mean, like me personally, there's a couple combos I use like for like Yamcha that aren't even like assist combos or auto combos or anything like that. And then you have people out here just like mashing buttons and stuff.
But then I had a question though. So what if they take that out and put something else you don't like? You gonna complain about that then?
I have never liked auto combos. Like, I'm not even big on it in Go-To Gear. But I understand that, like, fighting games are a very niche demographic that not a lot of people are like skilled in. So it makes sense for them to put something like that in it.
Well, I always say like people used to say that to me to Naruto, you're only using this stuff and it's cheap and it's broken, but I was like, if I play like an advanced player, it doesn't matter if they smashing, being cheap, they shut that shit all the way down. Like, it don't even bother them because they're so good in their craft. It only bothers people when it's constantly catching them off guard, like,
It ain't that, like, I don't know, Naruto's more of a casual fighter, though. I'm referring to, like, 2D fighters.
Well, I'm just talking about just in general, like, there are people on fighters, like, that are really good, like, I
understand that there are veterans who actually do use the combos and don't rely on auto assists and all that, so, but, yeah, that's what I mean, like.
You don't like it, but at the same time, it's not hard to defeat it at all, either.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front, like, there's some stuff like I can cope with and Like the new Sam show, there's like some simple stuff I don't really like. It's like it's hard to defeat, but I still kind of don't like it at the same time.
The auto combos can create 50-50 situations, and you have people who are more skilled, and you have people who are just spamming auto combos. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the whole thing about Street Fighter V. It wasn't as competitive as 4 was. To be honest.
I don't know, cause I be thinking. I think only reason why I'm kind of like don't really care, cause it's like, okay, if it ain't an auto combo, they still, those type of players that be on fighters, they'll lock your ass down forever without an auto combo. So I'm just like, it doesn't even matter, cause they'll still lock your ass down. They'll keep you in the corner forever till they take out all your damn characters. Them hoes is thirsty on fighters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cause there's fighters, there's people on fighters don't even, there's more stuff on fighters that people don't even do that's more than just a swinging. Like, they'll keep you in an infinite combo forever. And I'm like, man, I can't even freaking breathe. As soon as they get you out of it, they put you right back in it again. It's just like, damn.
Oh yeah, not gonna lie, that's most tag fighters in general these days. Oh, shoot, from the old days.
You seen Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Oh my god, you couldn't do shit.
Not just Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the whole entire Marvel vs. Capcom series. You can't, they have moved,
you can't even hardly like tell what the fuck they doing because they all like moving around so damn fast and everything.
That's funny.
I like my Street Fighter. It might have been so expensive. At least I can see what was going on.
Yeah, like, man, that's why I couldn't pick up like too many tag fighters. Not only that, Tekken Tag Tournament 2 gave me PTSD.
Well, I was alright to take a tag, but I didn't. It was hard to find like I didn't. I don't know how to put it. I had a hard time finding like the tag combos and everything. So.
Oh yeah. Like, no, it's just the game itself, like the engine and everything in that game was just horrendous. Like, oh, like, yeah, I'm gold, I'm good, fam.
What they call Tekken 3 like next month?
I'll pick up the game still, but cause you know Forrest Law gonna be in that game obviously, but at the same time I'm gonna be like, yo,
damn, the killer quit.
I'm gonna be like, yo, if they implemented the tag assault system with the tailspin, I'm gonna cry. That means wall combo, wall carrying type of tag shenanigans. Yeah. I know them Koreans are gonna have the whole Tekken community gonna have a huge rant if that happens. They're gonna rant like nothing. Right now, the only thing I can think of is like, Tekken 7 might be that long running Tekken, like, so far.
Tekken 7 be what now?
It's their longest running Tekken game. Undoubtedly, like, if I make a tier list of the different Tekken games, Tekken 7 will be S tier. Like, hands down. Like, they about perfected that game. It's just, like,
they can lock you down on that game too.
Oh yeah.
Well, that game's oriented. That game's actually oriented around like lockdowns though, because of the juggle system. So like Tekken's essentially about keeping people from going in there.
Yeah, it has a juggle system and stuff, but it's more like you have to kind of know what you're doing. If that makes any sense. Like that's the same goes for any fighting game, but Tekken is like a big example. Like you have to know like how to sidestep. You have to know how to do all that, yada yada. It keeps everything fresh.
It's all about smarting your opponent and not getting yourself played.
Yeah. Cause I ain't gonna front like about the Naruto series. If they remaster, there's one game I could think for the Naruto series they need to remaster from the Ultimate Ninja series. That's Ultimate Ninja 5. If they remaster Ultimate Ninja 5, it's over with. I'm buying it.
Yeah, that game was sick.
Yeah, I seen high level play of that game, and there was some people that was finding tech to this day and stuff, right? Like That's just like a whole community playing that game because you know emulator and online play and stuff.
They need to
found a way, like,
remaster Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Just remaster it and make it with better graphics and stuff. You know how they do certain games, and then just make it online. Bam.
Oh yeah, Budokai Tenkaichi would be lit online.
But keep it the same play style, or not. You know, don't change it. You know, like really just like make it. Because there's some games where it's really anime-ish. Like I want it to be. Like Dragon Ball FighterZ, that game looks like the cartoon. That's how I want the gameplay to look like, just like the cartoon.
Yep.
They scored big on FighterZ.
The original Ultimate Ninja excelled at. Like the Ultimate Ninja Storm looks like, I ain't gonna even front. That looks like a Final Fantasy game out here in these streets with graphics. But the original Ultimate Ninja games look like it came straight from the manga. Like it looks like it was hand drawn. And I was like, yeah, that's actually kind of lit. You know, and
that's why they try to bring that back in Shinobi Strikers. They're trying to bring back that kind of. If you really think about Shinobi Strikers, like the type of art style they're doing, they're trying to go back to like that type of shading. If you think about it, because that game looks like Ultimate Ninja a little bit.
Yep. Okay. Ooh, Jack's got some combo motion.
I was telling, Whatchacallit was telling me, he was like, man, Sonic Fox will be on this game, he'll be so good. I was like, yeah, that might be true, but that doesn't mean he's invincible. I'm like, you could pick out the best top person you like.
Sonic plays. Oh, my bad for cutting out, man.
No,
yeah, if Sonic played Naruto Storm, I don't think he's going to like it. Yeah, Sonic is human just like this. Yep, if Sonic picked up Naruto Storm, I don't think he's going to like that game as much as people think he would.
I think he's more into the arcade style rather than I mean, I don't know, I mainly see him play like competitive stuff.
Yeah, not only that, like, it won't be invisible to those type of games either, like Crazy said, because some of those Naruto Storm players, like Dark Mask and a few others, they don't play no games.
No, I'm just talking about just in general. Like, people make people seem like they're so unbeatable. Everybody loses, and that's what people don't understand. Like, you could point out your best top player that you think is the shit, and I'm telling you, he'll get his ass whooped by somebody that he's not even a well-known ass player. He's just somebody who don't even stream, and he just randomly come and just mop the fuck out of your best top player. Like, everybody loses, and that's why I hate when people be like, oh, that person is impeccable. No, you could find, I'm telling you, it be some underground ass players that be playing Dragon Ball FighterZ and who ain't big, and they'll come in here and wreck your toppest ass players.
Right? Like, that's Sonic. Sonic is like, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's one of the best players from the fighting game community, but he's not invincible. Like you said, he's not invincible.
No one's not invincible.
They got 3-0 in a tournament recently. In grand final.
Right. If the computers can mess up, then what do you think humans can? Because at the end of the day, people forget that it's a human behind that controller, so there's room for errors.
Hey, Marvin, they got it to where you can like team up with like 2 other people, because like 3-on-3 and then like fight up like bosses and shit.
Yeah.
Level 4, they level 50.
Hey, Dean Pan. How you doing?
I'm in here with an Android 21 player and a Goku player, and we're on the same team.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's good. And you go, it's like a boss battle.
Yeah.
They need to put some more modes up in FighterZ. That game, if you really look at it, the character selection, they're not even gonna make a Dragon Ball FighterZ 2. Cause you see how like when a character selection, it looks like a big ass round circle.
Arc Systems has never been big on making big rosters though. To be honest, so like most other games don't have big rosters. But like, I don't know.
I don't know about FighterZ, because that roster is getting pretty damn big now, because this has more selections. And if you look...
And the only reason the roster on this one's getting bigger is because it got a bigger following
Exactly.
Arc system works game. Because Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear aren't as popular as fighters.
So think about, so if you think about that, if it has that,
Not too many people know what like Blaze Blue or or Guilty Gear was until fighters came around. So.
yeah, but what I'm trying to say is just think about it. Like, for instance, we could take Dead by Daylight, for instance. The reason why they constantly keep making content because it has a huge ass fan base. So why would I make another game when I could constantly keep out playing characters and keep milking people? Dead by Daylight, prime example. They don't even make, it takes them a while for them to make a 6 or a 7 or 8 because they'll constantly keep dropping characters on there.
I go, that Dragon Ball, well, here's the one thing why Dragon Ball Fighters is so popular and the roster keeps getting bigger. It's one way.
They got a huge ass fan base.
Well, you wanna know why? Because it's Dragon Ball.
Period. Nah, that's not true because every Dragon Ball game ain't, every Dragon Ball is a game ain't good.
I will say that Dragon Ball has more recognition than Guilty Gear Blaze Blue. So of course, Arc System's world's biggest game currently right now is probably Dragon Ball Fighters.
Dragon Ball Fighter has some shitty games in the past.
I wish Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue got more recognition than they did because they're both like decent fighting games.
Yep. That's, you know, that's, yeah, because, like, I ain't gonna lie, Arc System about to make some mean bread, actually. If I remember correctly, they making the Kill la Kill game and making another Guilty Gear game that's coming out, like, I don't know when it's coming out, like, next year, I think. And that new Guilty Gear game is looking fresh. I ain't gonna even lie.
I'm still wanting to get Blaze Blue on PS4. I ain't got a chance to yet. I want to get that though. What is it like the tag one? Like it's like Guilty Gear and like. It's like
Blaze Blue Cross Tag.
Yeah, I want to get that.
Cause they have some Guilty Gear characters, Blaze Blue.
Yeah.
No, wait. I don't know if they have Guilty Gear characters.
People are sleeping on at the SNK games, like in my opinion, because like King of the Fighters 14 was a pretty solid game in my opinion. And I don't know how big of a following like Sam Show's gonna get yet. Since this is like the first part that they've had come out in like over like
a decade.
Like 20 years or something.
Yep, like a decade, bro. Like dead ass.
But if,
It's been a while.
yeah.
But like I feel like people are sleeping on SNK too, and I want to try the SNK Heroines game out. Like, whenever I get a chance to, I want to get SNK Heroines. Did you hear about SNK Heroines, like Marvin?
Yeah, I heard about it. It's just I don't know why they.
Pocket Fighters, but like it's more of a Pocket Fighters game. Like you remember the Street Fighter Pocket Fighters game? Or like the
yeah.
game? It's something like that. It's not like super competitive.
Yeah, it's a traditional fighter, but it's one of those games that people don't like. It doesn't get a lot of recognition. SNK is not putting too much support on it. Like,
Yeah.
because I mean, yeah, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Let's be real here. SNK been busy. They supposedly were working on new King of Fighters while working on Sam Show. Like, because what they.
I wish they made like I kind of like. I wish they would have did some like. I'm not gonna say like I like King of Fighters 14, but I felt like there could have been some improvements in that game.
Yeah, I mean that's what all fighting games. To be honest with you, like for instance, it's like I love MK to death, but I know darn well this game needs.
I thought the story mode was garbage in King of Fighters 14, to be honest.
Damn.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, fighting game story mode's always been kind of trash sometimes. Like
I
the.
haven't played some games with decent ones. Like Tekken 7 has an amazing story mode. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
About Tekken 7 story mode.
I ain't gonna lie, I much prefer Tekken 4 story mode. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Tekken 7 story mode, like the Mishima part was great, but that whole Nana Rare, that was just stupid. That boy sound like it.
Oh yeah, they didn't have to implement that. I don't know why they did, but that's what I mean. I'm talking actual cutscenes, not the narrated parts with the reporter guy. I'm talking the actual like cutscenes and the story.
Oh,
mode.
yeah.
It's, like really good in my opinion.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
Dragon Ball
I
Fighter
agree.
story mode is stupid. Like,
That boy.
Well, yeah, Down on Fighters does have a story stupid mode. I mean, it's stupid like story mode, like.
hey Phantom, how you doing?
But now that like the whole freaking scene, bro. About the whole never that news report. I'm like, dog, who is you? Are you a fighter? Or what you trying to do? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's good. Ain't you gotta get ready to go to school? And I wanted to say something too. I want to travel back. I wanted to say that now today's generations of games, like they're making money off of basically giving you a half-ass game and just constantly giving you constantly DLCs and add-ons just to milk you. Like if you notice, like half of these games are not even really, they're complete, but they're not really complete. They give you these half-ass games so they can constantly keep draining you out of money. All these, like even when I look at fighters, I'm like, all these characters, half of these characters is like down there like 5 million damn Gokus, 5 million damn Vegetas, and it's like y'all making us pay for these characters. And it's like half of these characters should have already been in the game, because when you look at fighters roster, it wasn't even a good roster to begin with, because shit, by the time you couldn't even really mix and match with characters.
Yeah, not only that, like, check this out. Like, alright, remember back in the day, when in order to unlock character, in order to get these certain characters, you gotta play through the story mode, like that, yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Oh, the games back in the day was more like, they'll give you a full fucking game. Now today, they'll give you a half-ass game and constantly give you DLCs just to milk more money out your ass. That's where the money's at. That's why Smite be thriving. That's why Dead by Daylight be thriving. That's why half of these games that don't even be free as fuck, Fortnite is thriving as fuck. Like, they'll charge you a lot just to buy one fucking outfit off of Fortnite. Like, these hoes is really banking money off of people.
Right? Hey, you're like, you like Terminator? MK11? Pay me $50. I'm open.
Damn. Those were the best, going through the story.
That's a damn shame. Like, I had to literally wait till December to buy my boy Kazuki where I could play with him for free on Samurai Showdown 5. But I have to buy him on Samurai Showdown 7. I'm sad. I was like, yo, not like this, man, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Cause they literally are like, hey, bro, I see you got that paycheck. I see you got that paycheck. Fuck your bills. Pay this. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Like EA did it worse than anybody.
EA, boy, we do not, Lord, yo, dog, we don't talk about EA. We don't talk about EA. All right.
Oh
EA.
Especially like the lower end developers. Like, I don't have any complaints with, like, you know, Arc System Works like doing DLC, because they actually do need, like, you know, like they're not like a huge, they're nothing like Bandai Namco. They're not on the level of Bandai Namco, and they need a lot of support in order to get up, you know, push out better games. So.
Hell, Arc System is getting the.
I wouldn't honestly bitch if SNK like included DLC and stuff.
I ain't go.
On the, you know, they're not a big like game company either. You know, I mean, you know what I mean. They're on the lower end of like game companies, because they went bankrupt like, when was it, like the late '90s, early 2000s, and it took them like years before they made a resurgence. So I mean, I wouldn't feel like bad about like paying DLC for something that was like SNK related, Arc System Works related, something like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Support those games, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. One thing is like.
Developer in like EA or something doing that shit, I just have no respect for it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Now, when SNK made them consoles, the Neo Geo consoles, they made them expensive. I'm like, dog, why you gotta do that?
They did that. The only reason they were expensive as they were is because during that particular time, everyone was still in the arcade cabinet phase, and basically a bunch of developers were getting together and they were like saying, well, we should put out like home console. And Sega and Nintendo, they decided to go the 16-bit route, which wasn't arcade quality. It was lower resolution. It wasn't it wasn't as detailed as the original arcade cabinet was. So basically, Neo Geo's outlook on it was like we want our stuff to be arcade quality when they bring it home. So their literal console, they were like graphically one of the most superior consoles of that time. And in them doing that, it made it extremely expensive, and nobody could afford the consoles because you had to pay like $600-700 for the console, and you had to pay upwards of like $100 to $200 per cartridge. Because this is like literally almost the exact same thing as the arcade cartridges. So they weren't even 16-bit; they were like far past whatever, like
I'll probably stream on both, like, cause I have more supporters on Twitch than I do on YouTube. So I don't know, Phantom.
No, that's right.
I feel like they should have went the 16-bit route because I felt like it would have profited them better, and it would have still been going today if they hadn't chose quality over. They basically chose quality over
quantity.
That's a bad thing. Yeah.
But I think I'm about to start streaming on YouTube with Dead by Daylight because it's hard to get people in on Dead by Daylight on Twitch because there's a million people you gotta scroll through just to find somebody. Like, it's so hard. So I think when I play Dead by Daylight, I'm just gonna stream on YouTube. Forget it. Naruto I stream on Twitch because I'll get people popping in there. I don't have to worry about it. Wayne, what happened with you?
Oh, that boy left.
He must have got shut down or something.
I'm glad though, like, cause like now that they're pushing out games, they're actually affordable. Like Central 5 came, like Central 6 came out, and it was like the standard price of any other game, $60.
Yeah, or Sam Show 7, yeah. Cause Sam Show 6, you good. You good.
5 was the last one. That's right, though. It was
Nah.
See, that's a dedicated person who wanna watch you.
I forgot that they have a 6, and I actually have 6, so I don't know why I called it on 6 for. I guess I was thinking Soul Calibur.
But, yeah, you're good. No, when I was dead. So Sam Show 6 is literally that game that not many players from the Sam Show community like to talk about. It's literally one of those games. Sam Show 6 was a good game, but that's a game competitive.
Oh, Wayne, he left. I'm sorry. I had to mute them. I could not hear. Not to be disrespect to them, but I had to mute them. They are so damn loud. I can't hear. I couldn't hear the killer comment. But Fannin, I don't know what's been going on with you. I haven't seen you nowhere. I'm like, what is going on with this dude? I streamed yesterday. He didn't pop up nowhere, and it was Sunday. I'm like, what is going on? You don't like me no more? Is that it? Let me know so we can cut our ties. I don't care. No, I need to work on not cussing because I don't like presenting myself out there like that. I don't. I don't care. I know, but still, I need to work on it. Like, I don't like all that cussing because it takes away from your message and what you're trying to say. I need to change, and I don't know, like, me being on a video game is gonna help me become that, because I don't want to become somebody else. I don't want to. I let go of my friends because I didn't like how the way they was talking to me in such a manner, and then I was doing it earlier to somebody, like, I don't know if I need to be on the video game. How do these people be hitting you with their hitbox is hella far away? How he swing that far and hit me, like, I'm gone. This game is dumb. I don't know. I've been on this game all day. I don't know. I should just do something else, or what do you think? What was he doing? I don't know. This is definitely not healthy. Sitting and playing the game all day. I'm gonna stop cussing and start saying other words like this mother effer, freaking fudge pop. I work tomorrow, so I'm trying to enjoy as much as time as I have. I could get back on Storm. If I get on Storm on Twitch, would you be there? I don't know if I want to play Storm though. Oh no, I'm not over this. I don't know. Don't you gotta go to bed soon? I'll take a bath. Oh, that sounds good. I'll play. But I might fall asleep while watching you because I use on my individual school, PE, recess, and sports today. Nah, just get you some rest. Don't worry about watching me. Just get some rest, and I'll just see you next time. Thank you so much for coming. I know I'm kind of like not in the view, but I am here. My hand is here. I'm staying because I want to. Boy, if you don't take your butt to sleep. I told you I'm a very loyal person. I know. But, you need to go to bed. I need to drink some water. I'll be right back. Take your monkey to sleep. I'm not gonna tell you more than once. Now I'm about to switch over to Twitch while we want.